There you are. There you are. All
And
right.
we're back and we're live in
Yeah.
living color, no less.
And it said, "Stop. Let everyone. They're being recorded. More privacy." Oh, okay. Stop recording. Let everyone know they're being recorded. Is what it says in the corner of my thing. Okay.
Weird.
All right. So
How about no, you freaky
Yeah.
Dutch bastard?
I am not going to. I'm going to keep recording because you know you're being recorded. So, right? You know you're on film.
Hey, what? No,
Yeah.
I'm fucking out of here. Yeah, obviously.
Okay. Okay.
Obviously.
Obviously. All right. So, everybody, welcome to the big show. This is our first ever video podcast of BJ's
Not
Retro
technically, more
Rewind.
like second, but okay.
Second. Yeah, but the first one was dry
Second
work.
live one.
Yeah. So this is our technically our first video podcast of BJ's Retro Rewind. And you will be able to find us on YouTube soon. As soon as I started working on the website. We do have an email now. So can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you. Can you hear me?
Okay, I'm looking at your face and it looks like you're trying to do like trigonometry.
I'm looking at the buttons here, seeing what's the deal.
Quit fucking with the buttons.
What's this red button? It says launch.
Nah. Oh, don't make me laugh. Oh.
Hey, you can't make a couple of don't make me laugh my ass.
Oh man, I'm telling you, dude. When you get when you get older, I swear to God, you know how it was when you were younger. You could just eat anything you wanted, and with no consequence of your messing your stomach up or whatever. So the other day, right, we go to go pick the kid up.
I just deal with the shit. I eat whatever the fuck I want. But I suffer later. So
we eat. Let me turn this down. I was watching music videos over here. We eat mostly at home. My wife cooks every day, or I cook. We both cook, and we cook home cooked meals. So we don't go out to
restaurants,
fast food, stuff like that all the time like we used to back in the day. So yesterday we go. We had to go pick the kid up. She's got like one more day of school. So we were like, you know what? I'm kind of hungry. I don't want to go all the way back to the house. We're already out. Let's go hit a drive-through. We hit a drive-through. They have like the special $5 bag, which is a couple of places that are doing that. I'm not going to name who we went to.
But probably narrowed it down for people who do know.
Yeah. So we get that. We're sitting in line. We have to sit in line for like an hour to wait. Otherwise, if you wait too long, you're all the way back on the highway and it takes forever to get up there. So, we eat, the fast food. And then I get to work this morning. And it was bad. I mean, it was bad all day. It was just teeth marks on the towel rack.
Where at your job?
At my job, dude.
Barry,
all day. I know.
Barry, what are you doing in there? What are you doing in there?
Hey,
fuck off, I'm dying.
You okay, boss? We need something. We need your attention. I was like, leave me alone. God damn, leave me alone.
Sounds like the Exorcist is going on in the back there.
Yeah. Need an old priest and a young priest.
Yeah, that's right.
That's a nice lightsaber you got there, buddy.
Oh. Ooh.
Is it red?
Yep.
Yeah.
It's Vader.
Oh, you got Vaders.
I got Vaders.
You son of a bitch.
Yeah, man. That was the thing.
Yeah.
That was the thing.
Yeah. Well, you know what?
I'll probably eventually get Luke's.
Let me show you. You showed that. And I have, you see that?
A pen. Yeah.
Yeah, that's Palpatine's pen. Stole it from his desk.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, so
I got this on a trip to
Fiji,
Fiji, somewhere. I don't know. It's just one of those kookeries, Come here, put your balls over here.
Yeah, trim your nails. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, that's what I used to. That's how I do my pedicures and shit.
Yeah, you trim up the old beard. Are you shooting on your? You're shooting on your phone, or you're shooting on your laptop?
Phone.
On your phone. Okay. Well, I've got.
God knows how shitty the laptop would have been.
Yeah. Well,
I could do it on my tablet, probably.
I've got to get it. Yeah, you probably could.
Probably can. I think, but I'm not gonna.
Yeah,
we're already in the midst of recording.
I'm here. I'm
maybe
doing
next
it.
time.
I'm not doing it again. So
yeah, maybe we'll play around with it next time. And you see, I'm not even. I'm like, I don't even care. I'm wearing my my Christmas gaming headphones that my kids got me because it looks cool. Fuck it.
Yeah, I like it. Yeah, the angles got you up. So I like the picture in the background of the three tenors there.
Yeah.
An old Mr. Cobain. Yeah.
Hey, gotta represent. I got a little Native American here too. You know that?
Yeah. Right? Oh yeah. That's my
Colors
cousin.
of the Wind, baby.
Yeah. That's my cousin.
So, I got movies, but stacks of movies. Yeah, you can't see the fucking movie.
I can't see him. I can't see him.
My fucking finger goes right over the damn thing. Well.
Yeah.
I got a stack of DVDs.
I see your finger.
That's right.
A nice
see that?
finger.
See that finger?
Yeah.
There's your finger, buddy.
So, anyways, this is our first, like I said, it's our first official video for YouTube for BJ's Retro Rewind. And again, we not really have anything planned about as far as what we're going to talk about. This is kind of our midweek yak fest or bitch fest. When you say that, Jake?
Yeah, well, I mean, we, I don't know. We don't always complain. It is a theme, but we are
older.
Whatever. Yeah, older. Yeah. I could say I'm 50. You can't, but you're almost there.
Not yet.
You haven't crushed the threshold.
Yeah, 38 going on 39. Yeah, young life. No, I'm glad.
At least my hair's still red.
Yeah. Mine, well.
Except on my beard.
Yeah. Mine's getting
chicks dig it.
They do. They like the salt and pepper. Yeah.
They do apparently. I don't know.
Oh, I get
thick.
Yeah, my wife loves my salt and peppers. As she says. Yeah, I don't know. I was back looking at old pictures of me today on my phone. I was just kind of flipping through, and I was actually trying to find my password.
About that.
Password so I could log into the TV at work.
And you're like, God damn, look at that sexy son of a bitch I was.
I know. It was like
that's great.
3 years ago. And I was like, look how
3, and I'm like, look how damn, I was so young.
Dark my hair was and everything. I was like, in 3 years I've got that you probably can't see it, but I've got the Fantastic Four gray strip that goes all the way back.
I've seen photographs, buddy. I can see
Mr. Fantastic.
You got on the side a little bit.
Yeah, I've got it. Oh, yeah, I'm gray all over the place, man.
You're totally Mr. Fantastic.
Oh yeah. I wish I could have been like Mr. Fantastic, but I can't. Jesus.
You're like you're a manager, so you're like the president.
Yeah.
Like they would say, if you want to see how fucked up a job is, see the guy day one and see him at the day when he's leaving. Like Obama from day one to the day he walked out. That guy lost more than just 4 or 8 years. It looked like he lost 30 or 40 years.
Yeah, that's how it is, man. It's you don't realize it. I guess you take on that stress, and you don't realize that you are. And when we had our back in the day, we were running our own game store, and that really wasn't all that stressful. It was a fun job to have, and then going from that to a bigger corporation and being the general manager and having all these people underneath you and everything like that, and having to take care of this and this and this. You bring that shit home. And it shows. It fucking shows, man. Jesus.
Yeah.
I just about want to tap out and be like, you know what? You can keep it.
I'm gonna go back.
I want my fucking hair back, man.
My youth back. It's a cassette. It's a cassette.
Cassette. Yeah.
It's a cassette. Is that Tom? That looks like Tom Cruise. Was Tom Cruise in a band?
Dude, we were sitting in the car.
You watch all those things, right? They're fucking crazy, aren't they?
We were sitting in the car
like a phone that's in your home. And he's like, oh God, she's talking about a house phone. How old am I? How long have I been sleeping? He's like, she's talking about she's telling people about a house phone.
Please wake me up.
Funny.
So yeah,
but
we were
watching.
In
the house.
No, we were in line waiting to get the kid, and I started watching those, and my wife was just like, "What the fuck?"
Yeah.
And I was like, because my wife's a little bit younger than me. She's not Gen X. She's
millennial.
Millennial.
No,
She's a millennial.
or she
Yes.
is. What the fuck is it? What's his Zennial? Zennial's like a in between. God,
She
there's too many things, man. I sent
she
you that one
might
too, where they were talking about how they could, they're like, what is it? Us, our generation, and then the next generation, which I think is millennials and stuff, only got like 10 years, where like boomers and whatever generation, and boomers and like I guess the current generation are getting like 15, and we're like, well, maybe we can incorporate some of the later millennials, like anything from 80 to 85, but nothing more than that. And
Well, I thought I
you got to
saw a
pay your
thing
dues.
last
It's pretty
night
funny, so.
where it was like Gen X was like 64 to 80. Is that
No.
right? No. That's what
No,
it said on the thing.
It's
Was
the
it
problem is
only?
that's the confusion. Nobody knows. Nobody can
Yeah.
pinpoint, So I don't know.
But what would you
I
say
know
the
we
cutoff
are,
would
so
be?
fuck it.
Yeah. What would you say the
Cutoff
cutoff
date
would
was, I think, 79 or
be?
80.
Was it 80? I thought it was 80. Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's something like
But
80.
so it would have been like,
So 6 years would have been 69 to 79. It was 10 years, excuse me, if that's what they say that we
yeah.
got. That we
Well,
got
it should
10
have been
years. So
should have been
that would have been
70.
64.
So 70 to 80 would have been Gen X. So, and you were born in
Yeah.
72.
Yep.
So, and I
You
was
were born in 78.
I was born in 81. So,
Yeah.
uh
You can fool yourself, Barry. You can fool you can fool your wife, but you can't fool the common man. There's just not.
just let me have that lie for a little
You
bit
can-
longer, man. My
You can pick your
birthday's
friends, you can pick your
yeah.
nose, but you can't pick your friend's
Your
nose,
friend's
buddy.
nose. You sound like my mom. She used to say that all the time.
Oh, Jesus. All right. Well, I'll shut up about it then.
Oh God. Oh God. Don't do
You
it.
can trim your pubes and you can trim your
Yeah.
friends, but you can't trim your friends' pubes. Okay.
Now you really sound like my mom.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Barry, come in here and help me. I got to shave. I got to get a V going.
Yeah, yeah.
There's nothing about this is weird, right, Mom? No, it's
So-
normal for a boy and his mother.
My mom's Jewish. She was like, do a nice David on there.
Oh, David.
Get the point. Get it pointy.
Yeah, Jesus.
Christ.
Make sure there's a
God
happy
damn.
trail going from the belly button down.
Mom, if you ever run
visually?
across this video, I do
Ignore
love
it.
you. I really do.
It's jokes.
We're just having fun.
Jokesters.
Yeah. She's like, I don't like you hanging around with that boy anymore.
Oh my God. He's dropped 10 points.
Yeah, that Jacob. Goodness.
There's no way your mom thought you can't. Your mom. I wasn't ingenuine with her. I was genuine with her. I treat people as per who they are and
You
their
were.
station of life. So I'm not gonna come into your mom's house and go, "Hey, what's up, mom? Sorry, my dick. What's up? Fucking put your finger in my ass." I'm like, I'm not a.
You didn't do
crazy
that.
person.
You didn't.
No, I know. I'm just saying, like, I don't think your mom would be like, "Oh, wow, that's a whole nother guy when he hangs out with you." Well, of course. I mean, I can be free with you and the fans because, we're in a safe place.
Yeah. Well, you were always respectful. You were yourself. You just didn't drop as much of the profanity around them, which we all do. I don't talk like that around your mom.
No.
For one, I don't want
I barely talk. I mean, I don't talk like that in front of my mom either. I've just recently now gotten a little comfortable with the F-bombs.
Well, see, I'm that way with my mom now.
I'm just like, I just feel like when I get around her, maybe it's our generation and being, raised as single parents. It's just, when my mom tried to get me to like stop calling her mom or mother and wanted me to call her by her first name, I said, that ain't happening. I don't know. I don't know how to do that. It's just weird. Like, we're not two different. You're not my buddy now.
Damn.
You're still my mom. I'm not calling you by your first name. It's not. I don't know why. She just felt like, you don't need to keep calling me mom. You can call me. You're an adult now. Call me by my first name. I'm like, no, that's not how that works. That sounds like something
my mother has
somebody would say to somebody. Like I said, I feel like in our generation, when we were kids, if we told our parents, "Hey, listen, Frank," they would have beat the shit out of us because it's like, I'm your fucking. You don't they would have get mad because that's just how they were. You don't call me my first name. I'm your father. You call me dad or father.
Yeah.
Or Papa or some shit like that. Who the fuck knows? So it's just for me, it's just that. Papa. That's what I call
my mom has never gotten to that point where she's like, "Yeah, can you just call me by my first name?"
Call me Bonnie.
I'm like, I've never gotten. And again, like I said, I wouldn't have talked like that around your mother because I was respectful and I didn't want the taste slapped out of my mouth. You know, because I'm
Yeah.
pretty sure she's pretty fast.
My
Pretty
mom's she's
spry.
spry. Yeah.
Spry for an older woman. Yes.
Yeah. She was a truck
Um,
driver. You know,
oh God, your mother was the.
she was.
I've never
She was
lived in
Marge. She
Jersey,
told. You know, no, I'm kidding.
and
She
I've
was a truck.
never been up there, but I remember the first time I met her, she was the what I would have pictured as a Jersey mother. That's
Yeah.
exactly how your mom is. When you see those Jersey mothers in movies, that's your mom.
Yeah. That's my
So
mom.
first
But
time I met
minus
her, and I
the
was
ethnicity, because we
yeah.
were. We were. I mean, we were. We were. I mean, my grandmother. My grandmother. Was very fluent, and my mom was pretty fluent in Hungarian because that's where my great grandparents both migrated to. Obviously, we've had mixing of that with my grandfather and my father's family being muddled in there, but the Hungarian is the most predominant. When I grew up, my mom and my grandmom, they would talk, and then of course sometimes when they didn't want me to know what they were talking about, they'd start throwing Hungarian around. And I was like, what is going on? You don't want me to know what you're saying, do you? It's racist,
Oh
isn't it? I
man,
know it is.
yes,
I can feel it.
yes.
It's fine. It's okay. You're right.
But
Mr. Heebs. What?
yo,
Hey,
hey,
ain't through the word. No,
yes.
kidding.
As a hard H you just
It's
dropped
a
there,
hard
buddy.
age. We had
Yes.
because as a kid there was only, it's scared. It's kind of like my at least up until probably like high school, especially because I left. We moved twice, and I went to one school for like a half a year, then we moved back into my hometown with my grandmom, and
Yeah.
then at the end, about freshman year, summer, right about a week before freshman year, we moved to another city, sadly not that far from mine. So I had to finish up my last 2 years in another high school, which had a little bit more diversity, especially um, more blacks. But when I grew up in the town I grew up in, I could pretty much want to say count on maybe one and a half hands the colored kids.
Mm-hmm.
Is that the way to say it? I
Black.
don't know what to say. That's
Say black.
Fine.
Say,
Okay,
yeah.
black.
Yeah.
So there was like 5, 6 growing up. There wasn't a lot. I wouldn't say. I mean, I guess it could be. There might have been a few other. I remember there was at least one kid who was like, I think he was Armenian. I don't know, but he was there for a short time. There was always people that came through and they were there for a minute and they were gone. And you're like, where did they
Yeah.
go? They're gone. They
You
were
said
just here.
Dago? You Dago
Hey,
bastard.
any Dago wop. I don't care. I don't care. Most anything white, white ethnic slurs, nobody gave a shit about.
Well, that's what it was. That's what it was when I first met your mom and we met at that restaurant. And I was like, "Hey, Miss Westbury, my name's Barry. Nice to meet you." And she's like, "You look like one of those Dagos or a Jew. Which one are you?" And I was like, I'm Jewish. I'm Jewish and Indian." She was like, "What kind of Indian? Dot or feather?" And I was like,
Yeah.
"Feather." And she goes, "Okay, you're okay with me. Sit down. You're not eating enough. Eat something."
And
God
then she
damn it.
said something, probably said, "Yeah, we've got some Indian in us." It's like,
Yeah, she did.
yeah, I heard
remember
that. I've heard that a
Yep.
whole fucking life. No, I
I
can't
remember
find it.
that.
I
Yep.
cannot fucking find it.
When I
My
told her I
dad's
was
got it in a book.
native, she went off a little bit. She was like, "Oh yeah, we got some Cherokee up in there somewhere."
Yeah, exactly. And that's the whole white. That's the white people. Oh, we all got
Yeah.
Cherokee in them. What the fuck were they driving all over, fucking everybody? I
Man,
don't
they
know
were
that
getting around.
nationality was. I don't think that they were that like we were. Hey, we're more accepting of you. You take our land, and we'll just inbreed with you.
No, actually, what it is the Cherokee, and there's two nations, but the Cherokee Nation, they let their blood quantum go down to practically nothing. If you have one drop, you're considered a Cherokee. Like my tribe only goes down to an eighth. So like my daughter, if she has a kid, that would be the last in line for us, for my bloodline. That's it.
Yeah, unless
After
she
that,
married.
unless you married an Indian, unless you married into
Which
the
I considered,
tribe.
because I was like, well, maybe I can just find an Indian and marry her. Then we could just get that percentage up.
Yeah, yeah. You got to
Nah.
pump them numbers up, man. Those are
Yeah,
rookie numbers.
you're doing sophomore numbers. You got to pump those numbers up, Jake. Yeah, there's not a beautiful. No, there. Excuse me. There are many. I wasn't saying I wasn't going to say they aren't beautiful. What I was going to say was it's not easy to find Native American women to begin with. I was going to say beautiful because I don't know, just like in general, like because it's not. I don't know. It just didn't come out fucking right. I was going to say it's
I
very
knew what you were
difficult to
trying to
find
say.
beautiful American Indian women anywhere. I'm not saying that there's a bunch of ugly Native American women. That's not what I meant by this statement. Basically what I should have just said was, and I don't, it's just my stupid lizard brain. I should have just said, there's not, Native American women aren't falling out of trees. That's a whole nother group of people. I don't know.
I'm just watching you and you're just like,
hey, Jake, I don't want to help you dig
keep
that hole
going
any
with
further.
it. Keep going
keep
with
going,
it.
keep going,
Oh
keep saying
God.
it, white boy.
Yeah. No, that's not what I meant. Native Americans.
What I meant was,
I'm not racist.
I'm not.
But,
all I'm saying is, if you all left, this country
yeah,
would be so much whiter. God
yeah,
damn it. We just need the reds, the whites, and the blues. There ain't no blues, so everybody get the fuck. No, I'm kidding.
These colors don't run.
Jesus.
Yeah. Oh Jesus.
Don't tread on. Tread on me.
Yeah. So I could take you to Oklahoma.
A family reunion.
Yeah.
I'll go hook you up. There's lots of beautiful women.
Oh yeah.
Lots of Native American women. God damn it. That word.
Yeah, there goes. There it goes again.
Let me tell you, I'm not picky as shit. Not to say that doesn't sound good either, does it? God damn it! Jesus Christ!
I'll take anything, ladies.
Bert Kreischer.
Bring it on.
I am completely Bert Kreischer. You're just Tom Segura standing there going, "You just fucking." You're an idiot. You're just saying the dumbest shit. Like you just brains just saying, I don't know. I'm just gonna grab things from every part of life I've ever heard that's not the right thing to say and fuck it up.
But you have no filter, so
I don't.
Yeah.
Every time I want to see, there's a movie coming out with I think it's Scorsese's doing it. Surprise there, right? Mm-hmm. With DiCaprio. I think he's producing too, and Scorsese's directing. You know what? I have got my pad here, and it's about this guy who married a Native American. It was something based on some historical stuff. Let me look it up. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah,
they just had a trailer.
It's based in Oklahoma. It's the true story of a bunch of Indians during the 1920s that they were just murdering them. They were just walking up and killing them and dragging them off and dumping them in.
Who were they?
These white people. Just random white people. Oh, it's an Indian. Let's go kill him. It's called the something Blood Moon. The Blood Song of the Blood Moon or something like that. I saw the trailer for it. It looks good. I'm gonna watch it.
Yeah, the girl is.
Yeah, she's an actual Indian.
Native American. Yeah.
They didn't get a white person to play an Indian this time. So.
Son of a bitch. That's why when everybody goes, man, John Wayne, fuck John Wayne.
Because he got all of his friends to play the Indians.
Yeah, right. Wait, that dude was the guy who played Klinger. He's not a Native American. Isn't he Iranian? Ah.
Oh, Jamie Farr? No, he's Jewish.
No, he's Jewish. Well, yeah. No, he never played an Indian. I was just kidding. I couldn't. That was the first name.
People are going to be looking it up. They're going to be like, what? Jamie Farr was blackface?
He did
red face?
Yeah, I guess that's what the term would be.
Face.
No, I was trying to think of Kirk Connors, wasn't it? The guy who played the rifleman. I think he did a movie or a TV show where he was a Native American, and that dude is white.
Yeah, no, that was
not in that movie because they put makeup. Yeah, white movie, so who the fuck probably would know? But we know that that's like F Troop. Is it F Troop that likes Indians?
Yeah,
not that movie. I'm just saying F Troop had some guys play Indians, but they were white too. So.
Yeah, no, his name was Chuck Connors. Chuck.
Thank you, Chuck Connors.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure he played an Indian in the movie.
Yeah, he did.
Anyway,
I remember when Elvis played an Indian in Flaming Star, but that was okay. He's like a quarter Indian.
Yeah.
So, which that was okay with me.
And like I said, like a lot of the things now, I'm happy. Whatever. You say you think of me what you will as Tom Cruise or Tom Cruise. Jesus Christ. Tom Petty once said, "You think of me what you will," but I'm happy that, you know, when it's appropriate. Like I just the whole concept. Like I get where everybody was pissed off about um that they hired a white guy to play um Iron Fist. I'm like, but he's white in the comics. It's not a
Yeah.
it's whitewashing. It's white. Why is it whitewashing? They didn't do that to Shang-Chi. I hope I pronounced his name right. Forgive me if I didn't, but they didn't do it with him. Like the characters are all, I mean, nobody went, "Oh, Nick Fury's white. That's bullshit." Nobody complained about that. And I think Sam, and ended up changing the comics, and I'm fine with that. I don't care if they change some white characters to whatever, but it's like, if the character in the comics is white, just because he does kung fu, why does it? That's like almost saying that to me is like a stereotype, because in my own mind, and I'm a stupid lizard brain
Yeah.
person, but that's like saying, oh, so all Asians have to be. That's like pigeonholing them too. Oh, you have to be. It has to be an Asian guy because it's a movie about kung fu. Yeah, I mean, I didn't know back in the day that Bruce Lee was going to and should have actually been in the movie, in the TV, in the
TV
TV
show
series
Kung Fu. Yeah.
and they got David Carradine, which I don't know that he's all white. I mean, he's not Asian. I didn't know what he was. I mean, he did definitely look weird. I mean, he's just his
Well,
face was not. I was like, he maybe he's mixed. I don't know what,
yeah,
but I don't
I
think he's
think
all white.
no, I think
But it
he
might be
actually does have some Asian blood in him.
yeah.
So if I'm not mistaken, I could probably look that
But
up.
I get that, you know, it's not full on, you know, he's not a full on Asian, and that makes sense. But again, just to make a stink about, oh, he's Shang-Chi should have, oh, sorry, Iron Fist. And it's like, he's not Asian. Why do you got to recast everything? Because it's like, okay, so and like, I'm kind of upset, and I'm surprised. You know, it's funny nobody's getting upset about the fact that they want to recast. Um, supposedly, I don't know how true any of this is. Of course, it's all speculation. That they want to change Professor X and Magneto to possibly have them be of men of color.
Okay.
I said, first of all, Professor X, I could, whatever. I don't, honestly, he's a white guy. Fine. Again, perfectly fine. Why does Magneto have to be changed? He's not just a white guy. He's Jewish.
Mm-hmm.
And I know they're like, oh, well, we can't go back that far and explain how he's still, in modern times, he'd still be alive. Yes, he can. He's a mutant. He might have the ability to live many years. We could make that shit up. I'm just like, why are you going to take away a Jewish character and turn him into a different character? And I've heard other people even say, like when they were talking about doing a Superman movie, and literally not because using because there is a character that is got like the ability, not steal, but there's apparently in the comics there's a black Kryptonian. He's got same abilities as Superman. And they're like, no, we're just, it's good. He's going to be Kal-El, but he's going to be black. And even a black YouTuber was like, that's stupid. Why? You don't need to do everything just like, oh, we got to make everything this way because of that. And this is a guy who's black. Is like, it's stupid. There is a black Superman. Do a movie about that character. Don't recolorize Superman just because, oh, it's the fashionable thing to do. Like that doesn't repay anybody for any kind of, you know, wrongdoings by going, well, we're going to make every white character that we've ever made black. No, or make all of them Asian. No, it's whatever's necessary for the character. And I think Magneto's story is lost if you change him. I mean, I wouldn't, it's not even just so people are clear. It's not a matter of that. That's what I heard. That's what was reported. It's not, and it's not me going, they shouldn't be black. I'm saying they shouldn't be anything other than what they are. Now, I guess I mean, as we live in the modern world now, you can walk up to somebody and they could be an Asian and be British. And you wouldn't even, you just look at them and think that they're going to walk up and either speak English, American English, or they're going to speak maybe, you know, like with a little bit of an accent, or they might speak, you know, whatever, you know, Asian. But if they walk up to you and they start talking like from Scottish with a Scottish drogue or an Irish, or you would be like, your head would explode because it is so like, it's still kind of a what?
Well, it's because we've been as Americans, we've been conditioned. to look at. We're also conditioned, and this is the other thing, when you hear Captain Marvel, you automatically think man, don't you? You don't think
because the
woman.
word captain, it sounds
Because,
like that. Yes.
But we're so one-sided on that, because
Yeah.
you hear doctor and you immediately think man. You know, it's like that old joke, the what is it? The kid gets into an accident, and the kid and the father get into an accident, and they take him to the hospital, and the doctor walks in and goes, I can't operate on him. He's my son. How is that? And most people can't get it. And they're like, well, duh, the mom was the doctor, you know? So we're conditioned, I think, from birth.
Well, now when you said that, now I'm like, oh, I think I know. I think I've heard that one. I don't think that was a joke though, wasn't it? Sort of one of those ones where it's, what is it like?
Yeah,
Fuck, what it's called? Where it's they're trying to like get you to. It's like more like a riddle almost, isn't it?
Yeah, like I was about like titty
That's
twister. No, it's not a titty twister. That's not what it is.
He said titties, folks. He did it.
Welcome to the titty twister.
No. Well, it is hump day.
Yeah.
Hump day.
Yep.
Hey, Barry. Guess what day it is? Guess what day it is?
Hump day.
Hump day. I'll never not think that's the most hilarious commercial. I love that fucking camel.
Oh, dude, not to get off your
by ranting.
Yeah, ranting.
Would this be ranting? I guess I'm ranting. I'm not trying to be. I'm just saying it's just so weird. But I love love Native American women, just so you know.
Yeah. Yeah, everybody does. That's why they're not around.
I don't know. Somebody's like, what kind of women do you like? Do you like white women? Like, I don't fucking, it's not like that. I like, if I see it and I like it, and I say it because I'm generalizing all women, as you know, so it's not, classification. Like, I don't care. It's not that. If I'm attracted to the person, how about that? If I look at them beautiful to me, because there's people, I dated a girl who people are like, dude, what's up with that? And I was like, what the fuck? What's wrong with her? She's skinny? Because first thing I'm like is I'm fat. So if I get a skinny girl, I'm like, woo! It's like a victory, because people are like, man, it's like one of those things where you see a guy, he looks like he is a piece of shit, most of them. And you look at the girl and she's like beautiful, and you're like, why the fuck is that girl with that scumbag? He doesn't work
like John Holmes. That's why.
I guess so. But how would she know that up front? Like, she can't just go, yeah, he's got a big dick, so I'm gonna take that scumbag. Like, the only way she's gonna find that out is she fucks him, and then of course you got to get that far. So he must have some kind of like bullshit personality. Well, we know a guy like that, don't we, Barry? We know a guy like that.
Not at
all. Know that guy. You know who I'm talking about. Yeah. We won't drop any names.
Yeah.
But that guy who you're like, God damn it, man. How the fuck is he with another fucking girl?
Yeah.
We always call him the Trailer Park Casanova.
Well, that's what he is.
What's that? She's got a couple of kids, lives in a trailer and single. She's the woman of the week.
Yep. Jesus, flavor of the week.
God damn.
Boy, he was knocking them off, just slaying them, boy.
He's like, because I remember when we first met him, the dude was just like, she told me if I paid her rent, she'd go on a date, and then I had to house sit while she was on a date with another guy. That's not. Dude, what the fuck are you talking about? Like, I can't. Sometimes when I think about that, to what came of that person, I was like, how the fuck? I said, man, that's somebody who woke up and realized I've been a doormat, so I am going to doormat everybody I run into for years. Like, it's like, dude, in theory, it sounds cool, but you're really just perpetuating a cycle of stupidity and just like, you didn't want it done to you. Why the fuck do it to other people?
Yeah.
I've been down that road, I haven't been down that road for like, I'm going to go out and just like screw people for the sake of it. When I got into relationships, they didn't always last. That's different,
You talking to a guy who's
the one thing that
been married 3 times.
Yeah.
So. Oh, no. Yeah.
That's the only thing I didn't do. That's the only thing I didn't do. That was the one thing I was like, you know what? Everybody in my family's divorced.
Yeah.
And some of them twice.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, maybe that's just not the route for this family.
Yeah.
And everybody would always say,
But
"Why aren't you married? Why didn't you marry the mother of your kids?" I'm like, because you don't know the hell that I got put through. And I understand that it's not fashionable to say as a man, but I wasn't one of those guys who was, real self-confident to begin with. I was just like, "Oh, I'm lucky to have you. Thank you for being with me and having sex with me. Nobody else wants to." And then it's like, "You piece of shit, yeah," and yelling and screaming and putting me. You were there, you know who I'm
oh
talking
yeah,
about. And it's like,
I was
I
in
mean,
the
but I
room.
stuck with, yeah, and I stuck with it because I didn't want to be, in the situation I was, where I had a mother and that's it, and my dad was MIA. And I'm sorry, Dad, if you ever hear this, but you know the facts. You say it almost even to this day. "Oh, I'm sorry about the shit up." But hey, man, just fuck it. Ain't nothing you can be sorry for. Ain't nothing you can do about it. Like, and he'd say that too. "Well, but I ain't nothing I could do about it." Yeah, I know. So just
Yeah,
stop talking about it, because it's
he's
like
gonna
I'm not gonna vindicate you. That's up to you and your God. But I
he's
wasn't
gonna
gonna
run
be an
across the
absentee
video.
father.
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
gonna run across the video and he's gonna be like, "What? Ow! Ah!"
Hold on. Oh, let me get my lawyer on the phone. Get him out of my will.
Oh
Can I have
Jesus!
that $38?
Before I forget, I know you're going off you're going right field and you went left. Now you're going right, but that's
Talking
okay.
about what?
No, I wanted to say this came across my feed on Facebook
Tina
yesterday.
Turner.
No. Wasn't the Tina Turner thing? Because I didn't find out about Miss Turner until this morning. Which God
Shit,
bless.
that but way before me. I just found out about it today. That's because I don't really scroll too much when I'm
But
working.
it was like you were sitting. We remember the other day we were talking about like how you like mentally you don't feel that age.
No,
But physically you're like
physically,
oh, yeah.
yes. Like,
So this thing pops up on my feed called
is it
from AARP.
AARP? You and me both, buddy. I've
Did
been
yours
getting
say,
AARPs for 4 years since I
dude?
was like 45. I was like, am
Mine
I old enough
says
to do that?
yeah,
I thought you had to be
yeah.
over 50. No, they're
Yeah.
like, no, we'll take anybody now.
Yeah, but the thing on it, the picture shows like an older woman with glasses, and then next to her is a younger woman, probably in her 30s, and it says
Okay.
AARP benefits badass. Your chance to win $50,000. And I was like, why is AARP trying to play to me? You know,
Dude, they
hey,
hit my
you want to be
everything.
badass? You want AARP then? I'm like,
Dude, I had a YouTube video. I'm like, I've heard of that for years. I'm like, what the fuck is it? It's literally like a discount card for being old.
yeah.
You can get
Well,
discounts at hotels. You can get discount on your breakfast.
on
I was like,
on your medication
but
and
you
your
got to pay
diapers.
for it. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's like, the fuck.
The kicker was the before that ad, right? Before that
Yeah.
ad came out, the one that really just got me when I was sitting there scrolling through when it was like AARP now presented by Everclear, and I was like, the band
Yes, the
Everclear?
band. Yes, I saw
Why
a
are you
commercial for that.
why are you plugging
Father of
AARP?
mine, can you get some AARP? Oh
My
my
social
god.
security's about to kick in.
Like, hey, this is Art Alasakis, and I have AARP. Like, dude, what
Yeah,
the fuck happened to you guys?
yeah,
You guys were punk, pop. No, they were more punk. You guys are awesome. What the fuck? Sell
yeah. I
out. No,
know.
I'm kidding. It's fuck it. Money's money, buddy.
Yeah.
I'm
Hey
just like,
man, you got to get it. Go ahead.
yeah.
But it's just the fact that
I'd
it
be
was you
doing
wake up and
X-Lax commercials.
you see that, you wake up, you see that, and you're like, fuck, I am old. God
Jesus.
damn it. It's finally happened, man. Finally
What,
happened.
all these people kicking it and shit.
Yeah.
You don't feel that? I'm like, what the fuck? Everybody, I'll never get to meet that person. I'll never get to work with that person. I'll never
Yeah.
get that shit. I so
Yeah.
regretted. Like, just, it's one of those things. It's like life. You never know what's going to happen. And it's like, it sucks. Regret really fucking sucks. But I was like, man, when I went to California and I went to the Star Wars convention, I'm kicking myself in the ass because I probably could have footed $75 to get a photograph and meet Carrie Fisher. And I was pissed off because when they had the chart and they had the
Yeah.
pricing, hers was like Yeah, I love Mark Hamill. I'm nothing against him for sure.
Yeah.
His was like 125. Palpatine was like well higher than that because he at that time he did that was like the first convention he'd ever gone to. So of course they're
Yeah.
gonna like butter it up to say, hey, you know, see how lucrative these are. But I was like Anthony Daniels was a little bit lower than Carrie Fisher. I think Mayhew. I don't know if Mayhew was still alive then. I think he was.
Yeah,
But
Mayhew
yeah, Carrie
was.
Fisher was like the lowest stuff. Like I won't say obviously Harrison Ford not being there, but Billy Dean was there. Of those three of what I would call the main cast, Han, Luke, Leia, and Lando. She was
Yeah.
like the lowest, and I was like, that's shitty. It's fucking
Yeah.
shitty. But I should have
Yeah.
been like, yeah, so I should fucking buy a ticket and go meet her. And I didn't because I was like,
Well,
the next time. I'll get
hindsight's-
next. You know, it's always that next
Yeah.
time.
Next year. Yeah.
But you know what? I was leaving the convention. She was out back smoking. Her dog was walking around. I was a little bit away, but I could see her, and I was like, oh. And I was gonna say something, but other people were walking. I was like, nah, because then everybody will fucking mob her.
Yeah.
But I saw her from a distance, and I kind of like waved a little bit, but I was gonna yell, "I love you, Carrie."
Oh, I totally would have been like, Princess Leia, I fucking love you.
Yeah,
As I
remember
run
one of the
towards her.
convention. Yeah, she's like, "Oh fuck, close the door." She
She's
had the door open where she
"Freeze!"
could have gone. She had the door open enough where she could easily have gotten in the door and slammed it shut, even though it was like an exit door.
Oh, real quick, right off. Not to think of this, but this weekend, this weekend's my birthday coming up, right?
Yes, it
So
is.
I think I'm going to take my vacation day, and so I'll have 4 days, and you're off on Saturday, right?
That's correct.
Okay, because we're thinking about coming that way Saturday. We're doing an experiment to go to Fernandina, and we want to go to Florida and not spend any money.
Good luck. You got to pay for gas. What
Well, no.
money you not spending?
No. I'm going to fill up in Kingsland, and then we
Yeah.
will go to Fernandina, and then it's a big thing. I'll tell you off camera about it, but we're doing an experiment. We're
We
going to
don't
pack
want
our
anybody
lunch.
to know. People
Yeah,
show
we
up.
don't want
Hey,
any.
here's Barry. Oh,
Yeah,
fuck.
Saturday. Don't
Sign
come
my-
to Fernandina Beach. Yeah.
Sign my ass.
Yeah. So, anyways,
You should drive by, be here for 10 minutes, as you often do. I don't feel used.
Well, why don't you come with
Fuck.
us?
Maybe.
Okay.
I just have to wait for my box of sexual toys to show up first.
Okay. Well, I'm
So
not going to
FedEx,
get there
hurry the
5
fuck
in the
up.
morning. Yeah. Come.
All right.
I'm a busy man. I've got things
He's
to
like,
do.
I don't get up that early. Should be
Yeah.
like the old man. He's like, I get up every morning at 6 and I'm in the shitter for 1 hour. It's like, I don't need to know about that every goddamn morning. That's awesome. It's good to have bowel movements, I guess. I'm lucky if I can count. Like, I sure as hell can't gauge when I'm going to shit, but it's nice to know in my 70s, I'll be like, 6 a.m., time for the torpedo.
Yeah. Must be nice to be that regular to know exactly.
Exactly. I'm like, dude, what are you complaining about? It's regularity. At its
I mean,
finest. Well, it's
I
because he
could-
only eats once a day, and it's at night, and it takes about 2 hours because he naps. Like he's like eating, and then he's like,
that when the heroin
fall in the
kicks
soup.
in,
"Don't fall in the soup."
tying off in the bathroom.
Yeah, and then it's like he's got to rewind the show he's watching, so that's why he's like, I don't know why nobody wants to hang out. It's like because you watched that show for the last 6 hours.
We've been
And then you'll
watching
watch it a
one
couple days
episode of the
later.
Rockford Files for
CSI.
3 hours, Dad.
Yeah. Because you
Oh,
keep
geez.
waking up and going, oh, this I missed 30, 40 minutes of it. And then he'll go back and then fall asleep and rewind it over and over again. And then a couple days later, he'll watch the same episode because he forgets.
Yeah.
I forget
Yeah.
too. I have a shitty memory, so I can't imagine it's gonna get better. But yeah, it's like,
Yeah.
hey, I'm taking a shit. I'm like, all right, that's
I mean,
cool for you, bro.
At my age,
At least
I
you can
can
plan your day.
Yeah, I can ballpark mine within 2 hours. I can
mine.
block it right around there.
Yeah,
So-
all right, well, good for you. I don't know when it's
Yeah.
gonna happen.
But no, I mean, I know that between this hour and this hour, something's probably going to happen.
Conversations from two old guys
About
talking
bowel
about
movements.
bowel movements.
Talking about shitting.
This is a great episode, man. This is
Did
so
you catch the shit show
informative.
yesterday? It was
literally
awesome,
was.
man. They were
It
talking
literally
about
was a shit show.
talking about a bunch of racist shit and real shit.
Yeah, making fun of Indians and
The redhead man's got a thing for Indians, dude.
oh
Man.
shit.
He'll
I told you about
he'll
what I fucked up, right? Well, me and the family went because in Jersey Jersey there's a
You got me cracking
shit
up,
show,
dude.
man.
The fucking shit show.
Oh, looks like weekend
Oh.
shit kicker heaven. I hate
Oh
it when
man.
they ain't been
Ain't
shaved.
shaved. We keep odd hours.
Oh, we keep odd out. No shit.
Oh
See
man.
shit that'll turn you white.
White.
Um,
Strip the
oh
paint
shit.
off
Up
your
in
house
Jersey,
and
they
give you a
have
permanent orange afro.
everything with the system was okay until Dickless over here shut the
Yeah.
thing off.
What
Is
about the
this true?
Twinkie?
Yes. This
Tell
is
them
true.
about the
This
Twinkie.
man has no dicks.
No dick.
So they have there was a powwow every, fall, I guess. I don't know. It would come around. And it was a spectacle because it was always a bigger deal. It was not like a what a real powwow is.
Yeah, I've been to a few.
But these things are more for hey, let's show off for the white folks and get
For the
their
white
money.
people. Yeah.
Yeah, we got booths, we sell shit, stuff like that. And there was actually I remember my mom took us. She found, I think her boyfriend, maybe, I don't know, her boyfriend and her found a reservation. I didn't know we had one in Jersey. We had a reservation. We went to the reservation. And they even had the dudes. They had the dudes going, and they climb up fucking to the top of the pole.
Yeah,
that was pretty cool. They had a guy, the Indian guy, who wrestled the alligator. No shit, wasn't the biggest alligator.
Yeah.
But, I would have fucked with it. Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's when we first were introduced to bison burgers, like legit bison burgers.
Yeah, those are
so good.
Yes,
so good. But again, they do they'll put on the regalia. They'll dance. I think there's competitions. I don't know. There's a lot that goes on. It is a big deal. I enjoy it because I'm a dumb white guy. I actually have the hat. I literally have in my downstairs in the kitchen with my shit that's stacked up because I'm a fucking hoarder, a hat from one of the powwows. No shit.
Yeah.
It's got a date and everything.
Oh yeah.
It says, Old Bridge, New Jersey, 1989 powwow. So we're I'm telling my ex.
That's a white person powwow.
Yes, a white person powwow.
I go to an actual. You go to an actual Indian powwow, Indian, and there's dancing. There's chairs. The old people, the young people, and then there's somebody that's like selling Indian fry bread, Indian tacos out of the trunk of their car with a makeshift grill that they're grilling. Yeah,
we didn't get that far. We got there a day early. I think
a couple of knife fights.
They tie their wrists and beat it and shit.
Yeah, they do. They
blades.
start dancing.
Yeah.
So, anyways, you were saying
dancing.
You were talking about.
It's when the kids were little, and then I was like, I forget who. Oh, they had a thing, like a nature thing over here by the Coast Guard. No, it's not the Coast Guard. What is it? The National. I don't fucking know what it's called. But there's a place over here that's on the water, and about every year, they have a thing. You may have know about it because you lived here for a while. They have a thing down there, and they have like aquariums and all kinds of. It's a whole nature thing.
I can't remember. I remember seeing it advertised when I lived there.
Yeah, they'd have to do everything. They'd have everything down there. They'd have the Boy Scouts, Girl Scouts, just anything that had to do with nature, animals, just every fucking thing. And this group would come, so husband and wife, I think one or two of their kids and one or two other people would come, and they would have a booth, and he would talk about. He was a Native American guy.
Yeah.
And he'd have like a whole booth with all the weaponry, the tools, just talking about his tribe is from like upper Florida.
Seminole?
Yeah, I think maybe something like that or something like that. But I think it was not Seminole. I think it was something like that. The Cree, maybe the Creek, something like that.
Yeah, Creek, Seminole. There's quite a few tribes out of Florida.
Yeah. So we went over there, and I was like, man, he's like, I said, do you like travel around? He's like, yeah, we go to a lot of places, a lot of powwows. I was like, yeah, is there any good powwows? And he's like, yeah, there's one that's going to be going on and over there. And I think he gave me his business card. His business card had a link to a website. and we decided it was the first time. We had never gone out as far out as Valdosta.
Yeah.
This was we drove out to Valdosta and went to this place where it was like we pulled up and I was like, fucking backyard. What the fuck is? I felt like it was like. I mean, it was not far off the actual side of a legitimate road.
Yeah.
And it was like up slightly on a hill, and just it was a big. Actually, there was a couple of trailers, so it wasn't just one. But it was so weird. We got out. We're the only white people there.
They were like,
"Woo,
getting paid." So.
They were like, I was like, "Is this the powwow?" They're like, "It doesn't start till tomorrow." I was like, "Oh," so we go wandering around. Yeah. You guys ever smoke a piece? No, don't do that. That's racist. No, they did smoke a peace pipe. It's not racist. Jesus Christ. No, man, I don't smoke. It's an insult not to. No, I'm just kidding. I never did that. But we not knowing tradition, of course, because the white man, mind you, they could have probably said, "Hey, this is the breakdown, okay?"
Yeah.
Don't
be cool.
Be
cool.
Place. Except where we've because it was almost like what do they call it? Almost like a gazebo, but like just you know what I'm talking about, right?
Yeah.
But it was huge. It was just an overhang, kind of pointed up. I mean, I think there was a hole in the middle for the fire, but it was wide open all around. So being the dumb people we were, we start walking in. They lost their shit. Like, oh, whoa. What are you doing?
Hey,
We're walking around in here, and they're like, "You can't just walk in there. That's not the front. We just blessed this." I'm like,
"Yeah,
huh?
It's not the way of the warrior."
There. There's a front. I said, but nobody told. I said, "Okay, cool. All right. So you said the powwow's tomorrow. All right. See you later."
Yeah.
We're like,
"We're going to the store. Y'all need anything? We'll be right back.
You guys need anything? Yeah, we'll be back tomorrow." And then we went to the theme park and
got the fuck out of there.
Like, oh, there's a theme park. Yeah, we're like, we need to stick where we're not going to get hurt.
I'm surprised you didn't get hit with a couple of arrows when you were leaving. Thunk, thunk.
They weren't that mad, but they weren't really happy about it because they just fucked up their shit. I was like, I didn't know. Like, how about a warning?
Yeah.
Maybe some danger. Hey,
Jacob's walking in there and he's like, "Oh man, look at me fucking up. My bad. I'm sorry." Let him back out.
Yeah, like, "Hey, you listen. What's your name?" I said, John Cactos.
Cactos.
Yeah, I gotta go.
Yeah,
I gotta go.
Where's the Indian taco guy? I'm looking for him. I'm gonna be.
I'm just here for the tacos and the flatbread.
The tacos and the women. That's all I'm here for. But anywho, this has actually been a pretty good first time doing the video. Can you still hear me, or did it cut out on you?
It cut out for a second there.
Okay. I thought it looked like it cut out. I don't know how this is actually going to play because you filling up the whole screen, and I'm over here in the corner.
I kind of kept so the whole background kind of.
Yeah, I've got you. No, I'm talking about on my laptop. You're filling up my whole. And then I'm over here in the corner. And when we did it on the phone, when we first recorded, it was split. And it was like you were on the right and I was on the left.
I'm sure it'll figure it out. Well, we'll see what happens. This could be another experiment.
Because another thing that never sees the light of day.
Yeah.
So
we'll just have to make a DVD and sell it.
Yeah.
But I mean, I was going to ask, did you figured out how to save these videos?
I've figured out how to record them. I haven't figured out how to save them yet. I'm still kind of learning.
Oh man,
I have no idea. I just built the YouTube thing. So
we're gonna have to do an audio one after this.
These motherfuckers. Well, we're gonna have to wait because I gotta go cook dinner after this.
No, I got shit.
Yeah, dude, it's between here and here. I got to go.
I told you I know when I can shit.
Yeah, look at the time.
I can't.
It's shit 30.
Yeah, so they told the old man. They told him, "Don't push. You can have a heart attack." And I was like, "Get the fuck out of here!" And I told that one time I pushed so hard that I got bloodshot on the face, arms. Yeah. My heart started palpitating. I was scared. I was like, "What did I fucking blow in my brain? Did I blow an aneurysm? Did I fucking blow something? Blow out an O-ring? Why is my arms red? Why is my face red? Why is my chest red? Am I gonna have a heart attack? Is that shit real?"
dude, today because
you
of that,
supposed to
I
get your
got
shit out?
home. It felt like I broke. It felt like I broke a rib. My rib is so sore over here, man. I'm just so
Oh,
stunned. I'm like, after about the seventh time today, I was like, dude, I just
you
want to
got six.
stop. Oh my
You got six
god.
ribs. You're all right. You don't need all of them.
Jeez. Yeah, take this one out. I think I passed it. I might have passed it. But anyways,
I
you
still
want to
haven't got
go
this,
go
still haven't
over
got
the
my eye looked at.
oh yeah. Yeah, you still need to get that looked at.
Fracture. I haven't gotten that looked at yet.
Yeah, you need to. You get it checked out. You're not getting any younger.
No.
So,
I don't need
but
bullfighters. No, I'm just fucking-
yeah, we get you a kick-ass patch. He'll call you Nick Fury.
That's what I'm talking about, man. Hell
Yeah.
yeah. Call you Nick Fury. Call me Snake.
Call me Snake.
Pliskin. That's my favorite. What do we want to tell everybody?
No, I was gonna say we had something to add. Like if you wanted to tell the kids where they can listen to us. That's basically it. And then I was
For
gonna add
podcast
to it.
purposes, we can definitely let you know that we're on almost all the major networks, which is odd because I was just watching a podcast, how to get your podcast broadcast or how to make a podcast. And it was like, it takes 10 days to get approved for Apple. I'm like, yeah, you might want to talk to Barry about that because they still haven't approved us, apparently.
Nope,
I'm like,
still
it's
haven't.
10 days, my ass.
Yeah.
I said, well, if that was 2 years ago, I guess we can times that times 15. I don't know what the damage is that their problem is. Like, who gives a shit? Like, we're just talking. Like,
Yeah.
they're like, yeah, you're not good enough. When you hit 50K views, we'll take you. Like, what do you mean? What are you so special
I
about?
had to
We're not
pass a
asking
background
for money.
check and everything, try to get us on
Yeah.
Apple. It was bad, dude. But yeah, they can.
And they still
they
haven't
can-
put us on, according to you, right?
Yeah.
It's fucking weird.
So,
What the fuck?
so we can be
you
heard.
listen to us on Google Podcast, Amazon Music, Spotify,
Yeah.
and Anchor.
Anchor. Yes. Oh, there it goes. It's getting.
Maybe we
Sun's
might-
getting low, big guy. Sun's getting low.
Yeah, well, it doesn't matter. I'll be tired, and then it's like work, like when you're doing work, and then
Yeah.
you get off work, and you're like, I'm wide
Got all
awake.
this energy. Yeah.
Yeah, you're
I
fucking
know.
wide awake. So,
So, anyways, we have
Morning.
an email now. If you want to send us an email, if you have for any ideas about something you want us to talk about or discuss on the
talk
show,
about colon.
yeah,
Could you guys talk about
anything else but shot shit.
colonoscopies?
Yeah.
Or,
Well, we're not going to refer you to a doctor. We're not going to do that. But anyways, you
Oh,
can
did I tell
you
you?
can send us an email at BJ's Retro Rewind at Gmail. So if you want to send us an email, I added that today. We have that now. So, and a YouTube. So, and what were you going to say before I cut you off?
I found you may have already know this, but there's a podcast I just got turned on to called Fake Doctors, Real Friends. Have you heard of it?
No, but I'll check it out.
Zach Braff and the other guy from
Scrubs.
Yeah,
Yeah.
those two guys, and they talk about everything, but I think in the episodes, even though I didn't dislike it. It just, again, another thing I didn't either. I was working, didn't have time to catch it, so I haven't watched. Like, I'm no Scrubs aficionado by any stretch of the imagination. It looked funny, but I never caught. But maybe a couple episodes. I never watched it, but I like Zach Braff. I've liked generally his movies, or at least Garden State, because he's a Jersey boy. And the other guy's funny too. Faison is his name. Faison something.
Donald.
They're funny.
Donald.
They're hilarious on the show, and they curse too. I love it because it's like I think that like they'd be like, or at least Zach would be straight laced, but no, he says some pretty cool shit. But then they critique the episodes, so they're also talking. Part of the show they talk about their episodes, but they also talk about everything that's going on in the world, their lives, their girlfriends, their movies, just anything.
Yeah.
And there's a girl on the show too who's part of it as well. She's not from Scrubs. She's just whatever. She's involved in it. She's like maybe she's funny too. But I thought that was pretty funny. I was like, oh, that's cool. It's another interesting thing to look at.
I'll check it out.
Yeah,
Definitely check it
get a chance, check it out. It seems pretty interesting. I've cut probably 2 episodes more recent. I was like, maybe I should jump back to the beginning. Somebody's like, don't go back to the beginning, but it's like, yeah, but you got to see the progression.
Yeah, exactly. That's how I
Like
did
when
with
I get
the Purple podcast.
podcast, I still haven't gone like, well, no, that's
I
not
went,
true. Not long ago, I did go back and start listening to, I think the first 3 or 4 episodes, and I was like, oh,
yeah,
this is a whole nother show.
yeah, whole
They've
nother
definitely
show.
gone and it's just got
Yeah,
better. It's obviously getting better and better. So
yeah. As hopefully as we learn and we're not so stubborn that we can't figure out how to do some of this, a little bit better with the editing and stuff. And it's hard, you got a full-time job, and then you come home and shoot a podcast with your best friend, and then you got to go in and chop it up. So, but anyways, that's where where the kids can find us, right? And then hopefully start following us on the YouTube channel, which would be under BJ's Retro Rewind on YouTube. That's our actual site now. So again, I'm learning.
I was going to check and see if we were on iHeartRadio. I think we probably are.
Oh, really?
I can't log into it though. I could probably do it on my phone, but I don't want to try anything right now. I'll check after the show. But we might also be on iHeartRadio because I feel like we would be.
Yeah, I'll check.
Which is funny because if they're letting us be on iHeartRadio, because I went searching on Apple Music for a playlist, and one of the Gen X playlists, it goes from Apple Music and links to it. It says brought to you by iHeartRadio. I'm like, are they affiliated? I didn't know they were Apple and iHeart had any association like that, where it's like if you're on their app, if I'm on Amazon Music, it doesn't go, hey, here's going to Spotify. I'm like, it just plays me either playlists, songs, albums, whatever.
And then where can they find you on Instagram? So
yeah, because that's all I do.
Yeah,
it's under Sugar Tits.
That's your personal one, man.
Lunchbox. That's right.
Old Sugar Box.
Sweet Sugar Box. Lunchbox. Assless Chaps. Yellowstone.nerf.
Yeah.
I am on Instagram. Jeez, I lost it. Damn it. I'm on Instagram at _Jersey Devil 72. You can follow me there, please.
Somebody follow.
Somebody follow me there. God damn it! And, I promise it's not that offensive. I barely put shit on there.
Yeah.
It's not like my main Instagram account where it's just nothing but
Star Wars
we won't talk about that. No, it's definitely beyond that.
Oh God.
Everything I click is like girls in shorts, girls
chicks with
dicks,
chicks
with dicks.
Yeah.
I was like, this could be interesting. Yeah, definitely. I'm definitely the Randall of the look at this, Barry. Look, you can almost see her.
I know. You've been like that ever since I've known you, man. That first time you showed me a picture, you were like, check that out. And I was like, God damn.
I did. I fucking was like, look at that. Jesus. I think you can see her lower intestines.
I know.
Like, God damn it, bro. I'd like you to meet my mom. Oh, hi.
Yeah.
See her intestines?
Actually, I had to wash my eyes out after that.
He's like, don't go near my laptop, Jacob. I'm like, come on, Barry.
Yeah.
Wife will never know it was me.
So they can find me on Instagram under Baruch Assault. That's spelled BARUCH Assault.
Just click the link up here.
Yeah.
We're not that high tech yet.
We're also on
right there.
Yeah. Down here. Over here.
Right over here.
Yeah, right here. You can follow us on Facebook too. It's under BJ's Retro Rewind. If you have any questions, comments, whatever you want to, you can shoot it on there and we'll read them. I usually check it at least a couple times a day. I don't know about you, Jake. BJ's Retro Rewind on Facebook.
Oh, our Facebook page.
Yeah. So anyways, let's these fucking guys, the fucking show.
Oh my God, nobody cares. No, I was going to go on open the app, go on YouTube and start putting a bunch of the theme songs that we were talking about in the last episode. I was like, I'll send the videos, let the kids
yeah. Good idea.
Throw on some videos and they'll be like, oh, that's the theme to the A Team. And oh, that's the thing, the Cheers and Taxi.
Yeah.
Instead of us going, boop, 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 boop.
Yeah.
We're like, what the fuck?
These fucking guys.
Every hum that they do to this, it sounds like the same fucking song.
Yeah.
And that was the
That's
Battlestar
Taxi.
Galactica theme. Yeah, that was Taxi. Hey, and then there was Punky Brewster. What the fuck is wrong with him? Is he dumb? Are you a retard? Are you a retarded? Are you a retard?
I think he's having a stroke.
Yeah, stroke of happiness.
Yeah.
What are you,
Terrible.
retarded? Retarded?
Yeah.
We Boston? He's a couple of retards.
All right, let's wrap this up. I gotta go cook dinner, man.
He's
So-
gonna go.
And then I gotta go
I
back
gotta
and
go.
hopefully this did
Hopefully
record.
Hopefully it recorded because this is fucking gold.
Yes.
What a horrible thing to come and find out.
Oh.
Am I drooling? It's gross.
Okay.
See?
All
That's
right,
my
so-
Instagram. Look at it. It's like
No,
chicks with
put it up on
boobs.
the. Oh Jesus.
Instagram's got standards and practices.
well,
They can't just
yeah.
show whatever. I'm just fucking with you.
Yeah.
Literally, that's an advertisement. There's a lot of funny shit on here too. though.
Oh, I'm sure there is. I'm sure there is.
And advertisements. Hey, Walmart, I don't
I'll
want a
s-
Sony pair of headphones.
I'll send my mom over
is
to your
that?
site. So. Oh my God! Did you see the filth was on his stuff? I had to throw the whole computer away.
Oh my God, he had that
Yeah.
video with that gay guy dressed as the devil humping the boys in the shower. You know what I'm talking about?
Brazil. Yeah.
I don't know his name. I'm not big
sure.
on the rap names.
But
Anyway.
anyways, all right. So let's sign off.
Hey,
Yeah.
everybody, if you get an opportunity to, and you got a little bread in your pocket, go to the matinee. I don't give a shit. This weekend, go check out Bert Kreischer, The Machine. The movie is hilarious. Looks hilarious. Mark Hamill's in it, and he plays the
Yep.
guy's dad. It
Yep,
looks
dad.
so fucking funny. They got it at our theater, which is a fucking miracle. Even though they got no offense, but they put that new live action Little Mermaid in the GTX. I'm like, I don't know if that's gonna get that many people out. It doesn't look that, and it's nothing against the people. Again, it just doesn't look great.
I
you
don't know, man.
I've not heard good things about it. I don't know.
Yeah.
It
I
could
saw some
blow up.
stuff. It looked cool. It looked cool.
I heard some things. I heard
I heard some things. A couple of things.
a little bit.
Little-
I don't talk
little
like
bit.
that. A little bit.
Yeah.
I don't talk
So-
like that. All right, folks.
All right.
Let's wrap this shit show up.
Yeah. All right. Let me see if I can figure out how to stop this now.
There's no
Jesus.
stopping this. This bus is express elevator to hell.
The hell
Going
down. All right, Jake. I think I figured out how to stop it. I just got to hit this little button right here.
All right. Peace,
So,
everybody. Hopefully this works, and maybe we'll get more. You'll get more every week.
Yeah. If it
I
does work
enjoy
out, and
it.
I figured out how to work this, then we'll be in business. But again,
Yeah.
everybody, thanks for tuning in to our first video podcast. My name is Barry, and with me always is my hetero life mate, Jake. Say goodnight, Jake.
Live long and prosper, and may the force be with you. Good night.
All right. Good night.